Hi friends, welcome to Direct Tax in Shorts. So this is a series where we discuss a particular concept. Today we are discussing tax deducted at source. So I hope after this video you will not find tedious to be tedious, rather you will find it to be simple. So let's start with it without wasting much of time. So I am CA Aryaman Bath and I'll be guiding you through this concept. So let's understand this concept through a story of a king. There was a king. He found that he had a question that why is my tax collection so low despite my subjects being prosperous and successful. So he thought that let me uh, call the industrialist and businessman and have a meeting with them to understand as in why my tax collection is low despite their incomes being good. So he called a meeting and the businessman came, and then the king asked them that why are you paying so less taxes. So they that your highness, we have provided employment to many of your subjects, so we have got less profits, and whatever tax comes we are paying the taxes, we are not doing any tax evasion. So king said, okay, so um, if you are employing so many people, you must be paying them salaries. So maybe I am not getting the taxes of the salaries you paid to the your employees, so their tax evasion is happening. So to solve this problem, king ordered a meeting with his ministers. So now king called the minister and asked the minister that, minister, our subjects are earning a lot in form of salaries and various other payments, but they are not paying taxes. How to tackle this problem? So then minister came up with a solution. The solution minister provided was that let's get the tax deducted at source and let the businessman make payment of the tax deducted. So what he's trying to say is that let the businessman at the time of payment deduct the amount of tax and pay the remaining salary to the employee, and the tax deducted will be paid directly by the businessman to the treasury of the king. So this is the concept of tax deducted at source. I hope you're getting the point. So king was certainly happy that okay, this is a good idea. And king said that that's an excellent idea. In this way, we'll get to know the earnings of majority of our subjects, and this will stop tax evasion. Obviously, their tax base will broaden because they will be able to get information of who all are earning. So now this was the story of a king. Now let's see this in the current scenario. So here, instead of the king, we have the government, and government administers through income tax department, the taxation portion. Now what income tax department does is that it has this tax deducted at source provisions. So whenever a company pays salaries to their employees or makes certain other payments which are mentioned in the TDS provision, they have to deduct income tax at source as per the provision. So this is an hypothetical example where suppose if a company pays 1 lakh rupees salaries to its employees, suppose there are two employees, 50,000 salary each, and 30,000 is their total taxes of those two employees. So what will the company do? It will deduct that 30,000 rupees, and remaining 70,000, that is 35,000 each, will be given to the two employees. Now what will happen? The 30,000 tax which the company has deducted, company will pay that to the income tax department. And now the income tax department will demand information from them that for whom, for which employees are you submitting the tax to me. So what will company do? Company will file form 24Q in case of tax deducted at source for salaries, in which it will mention that for these two PAN numbers I have deducted 15,000 of tax from their salaries, and it will file the information in form 24Q. And from for other than salaries, it will file the information in form 26Q. and whatever information the company files in form 24Q will be reflected in form 26AS of the employees, from where employees will get to know that okay, this much is the gross amount of my salary on which company has paid this much of taxes. And moreover, the company will also give to its employees form 16, in which it will state that this much is the gross salary for this particular financial year and for this assessment year, and this much is your tax calculation, and this much is the tax which I have deducted. So employee will get this form 60, and at the in the assessment year, on the tax filing date, employee will file income tax return with income tax department, in which it will mention that this much is my gross salary, this much is my income tax as per my gross salary and all the other incomes, this much is my tax deducted at source, which they will get to know from form 16 and form 26AS. And if any extra income tax is being calculated, then they will pay that. If they have refund, they will get the refund. So this is how this whole tax deducted at source thing works. I hope you got the concept well. So thank you. That was all for this video. And likewise, we'll discuss other concepts as well in coming days. So if you like the uh, explanation of the concept, please subscribe to my channel. And thanks for your time. Thank you.